Hello, hello, good evening. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a great April so far. I have not gone live very often on YouTube, but I figured tonight, what the heck, I may as well. For those of you guys who are just stumbling upon my channel or getting familiar with me, my name is Nadia Rousseau. I am the founder and CEO of marketing and media company Alter New Media. We support mission-driven companies with achieving their goals while making a difference in the world through disruptive content, through partnerships and activations. I've had the company for about 5.5 years. To date, we've served around 700 companies, and I have a team of approximately 15 people worldwide. And I have done this from the ground up with the support of my beautiful co-founder, Lauren Jones. What I will say is that neither of us have any formal business training. We just were able to figure out as we went. But I digress. That is not the purpose of today's conversation. I was thinking about, recently, what makes an influencer truly influential? Like, what is it about this influencer that makes them stand out? I also get asked this question all the time because we also operate as an influencer talent management to up and coming influencers, as well as more established individuals who might not have a massive following, but they're all like actually very well known in their respective professions, such as red carpet hosts or actors, musicians, et cetera, et cetera. So I get this question a lot, both from people who are just kind of getting familiar with influencer marketing, as well as for brands who are looking at running an influencer campaign. What is it that makes an influencer truly influential? Is it their follower count? Is it what they're doing out in their professional like sphere? For example, if we're talking about a life coach, have they influenced a ton of other life coaches? Have they been able to really effectively transform their clients' lives? Or is it that they've just built this huge platform and that's what makes them truly influential? I believe there's a lot of different components at play here. And also, to some degree, being an influencer is subjective. I think a lot of people cringe when they hear the word just because of like how it's somewhat devolved into being this negative thing of like, oh, like I'm just showing up and I'm getting a paycheck for like looking hot and doing duck lip selfies all day long. I honestly feel like, that represents a segment of influencers, but certainly is not the majority. But in my opinion, what makes an influencer truly influential is somebody who is truly leveraging their platform for good. They want to make a positive impact in the world with their product or service, or just with their platform, with the content that they create. They endeavor to be different, to be on the cutting edge, and they are authentic. I have a lot of difficulty with showing up just like with false pretenses. Like pretty much like how I'm talking to you right now is how I would sit and talk like to my friend or, to a colleague or whatever. I don't really like put on a big show when I'm showing up. I mean, obviously, like I had to put on some lipstick because I was looking like a hot mess at a long day. But I intend to be very authentic, like here I am showing up and doing this live. I've not done lives in a while. Obviously, I advocate for my clients and my influencers to do lives all the time, but I, in full transparency, am out of practice with going live. And I'm going to straight up admit that. And I think, not to say I'm like tooting my own horn here, but people who are very in touch with their vulnerabilities and are willing to share those vulnerabilities out in the wild of the internet, whatever platform they're on, or if they're on a speaking stage, etc. Those are the people that are truly influential, or at least are striving to be influential. I would be curious to know, if you drop in the comments, what you think makes an influencer truly influential. Is it their followers? Is it their very spectacular product or service? Is it how they show up online? Is it something bigger? For example, we require our influencers who sign with us to do at least one nonprofit campaign a year. That can look like a one-off campaign. It can look like an ongoing collaboration. Perhaps they become an ambassador for a nonprofit. but we really stand by our ethos, which is purpose and profit are not mutually exclusive. And of course, we want to ensure that anyone that walks into our virtual door is on the same page. And so we are looking for influencers who really care about making a difference in the world. So that's the long and short of it. I'm not going to go live for an extended period of time today, but I did want to show up and share some thoughts and leave it at that, really. Till next time.